churches and houses of faith. And we've been without a real grocery store for a very, very, very long time. With over 15,000 residents, 5,000 households in this neighborhood, to have this store set up shop on a main corner, right in the middle of our national historic district, is historic within itself. I don't know if Jeff said it, but this is the first 365 van in this state. Is that correct? Second in the state, first in Houston. So Independence Heights makes history again. So I do want to thank Jeff and his team, Kate and Jamie and Carol and everybody who's played a role in this. I know that there's a lot of people here. I mostly know a lot of them. Council member knows a lot of them. And so I just want to highlight some of the people that are here so you'll know the real impact that this store actually has on this particular community. And so I want all our principals to raise their hand, the principals of our schools. You'll see them here. They're making sure that they learn about the store so that they can take that back to their students there at the school. So thank you, Mr. Woods and Mr. Mackey, and I know Ms. Jones is on her way, and Dr. Phillips is here also. I don't see him, but I know he's here. Also, we have ministers here in the audience, and so all my ministers, would you raise your hand so everybody will know you're in the house? All right. So they drive a lot of things that happen here in the community. We also have community leaders here. John Branch, he's been doing this work for many, many years. Grew up in the community. John, raise your hand. There he is. He was the first to call me and tell me that, we got some signs we need to get back up. So he makes sure that the community is okay. We have Marty Page, who is the super neighborhood president. And so any residents who have things going on, we definitely talk with her. And then Rebecca Reyna and Annabelle with the management district, they actually do work. And they initiated a Chamber of Commerce here, and I think we talked to Kate about that, her and Jamie. And then also I want to recognize Philip and Tori with the Housing Authority. They just built 154 units of new housing here in the community. And so that is going to bring people to shop in this store. And we're looking at building some more. And so they're here. And then also I want to make sure I acknowledge Mayor Turner's staff and his office here. Kim, Debbie McNulty with the Office of Cultural Affairs, and also Tracy, she's with the mayor's office too. She's doing a special partnership, and so I want you to know the mayor is well represented here today. And if I left out anybody, forgive me, Pat is over here with the pink phone. She tries to stay in the background, but she helps us here in the community also. And so, two other people I want to introduce. There's a beautiful mural outside, which y'all gonna get to see later and talk about. There's a surprise to that mural. And so Danny and the rest of the artists that worked on that mural, raise your hand so everybody can see who you are. And have some on this side, helping everybody. And also, I want to acknowledge, I need Trinice and Chaz and Tamla, y'all move a little bit to the front so I can show you. Jeff talked about the one thing I want to leave this floor with is that when you have people come into a community, and they come into a community and they ask, how can we be good neighbors? I will tell you that this man, he made sure that he was beyond good. Because not only did he let us put the mural out there to brand the community, he said, where are some of the vendors that we can put their products in your store? And so these vendors, Tamla with Jive Juice Company, raise your hand. Many of you might know her. Trinice has Sweet Tea's Cupcakes. She does vegan and gluten-free. And Chaz has Soul Fit Grill. He's the son of Diva Daughtry, and many of you know her. And so these people were working with Jeff's team to get these products here in the store. And so we just want to say thank you, Jeff, because your team is going above and beyond to make sure that they reach the standard that they need to be in this store, and that's real partnership. That's real partnership. So I just want to give them another hand, and thank you all for coming out tonight. Natasha, you and Zerna, raise your hand. Those are other community leaders that help us out here in the community. So without further ado, I want to bring up my councilwoman. She has been with us from day one when she started campaigning. She set up shop in Independence Heights, and she was serious and adamant about making sure communities that had traditionally been underserved and under-resourced, that we got what we needed. And so when he said she sent a letter off, she sent a letter off, and it got this done. And so I just want to bring up Councilwoman Cisneros and thank her again for all that you've done to make this possible here in our community. Thank you so much.
Well, what a very, very happy day. You know, when Tanya says that this is a community that's built on faith, you know, and an historic past. And so I am so grateful to Whole Foods, how you've come in and just wrapped your arms, embraced this community, because the heritage, the important heritage that is here, you know, in Independence Heights is something that is so worth protecting, and it's a very valuable thing that you did by embracing him and being so supportive and on multiple levels. Just congratulations to everybody. I know, you know, one of the things I wanted to tell you that Tanya told me is that as the mural was starting to go up, how much excitement it was generating in the community. And she said, you know, there was someone who decided they put their house on the market. And when they saw just the beginnings of Danny's mural, I mean, it wasn't even all the way up. They said, I like it, and I'm not going to sell my house. I'm going to stay. So already people are feeling the excitement, and I think it's inspiring. You know, the art plan that Tanya is leading here in the community. There'll be a lot of other projects, and you'll see some of those same elements. You know, the stained glass windows, and a reflection of the faith-based community that this is. But anyway, Jeff, thank you, and to you and your team so much for your vision, you know, to really embrace us and to, I think, really epitomize how we think of Whole Foods. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilwoman. Thank you, Tanya, as well, for all the appreciate it. Next, I'd like to welcome Omar Gay, the President of the Southwest Region, to the microphone. Thank you.
Thank you. So I get to follow that, keep you all excited. You know, as a region, we have about 7,000 team members in the Southwest, and we are very excited to have another 90 team members joining our team. We are very excited, as Jeff said, that about 70 of those team members actually come from the community here. And I'm also extremely excited about the other 25 team members that came from all over Houston. Those team members are going to make sure that that community expands beyond this store, but really weaves all the great things that Houston brings into this store. This is going to be the 11th store in Houston, and we are very excited that now we can serve all of Houston with this store. We are very excited that this is the second 365 store in the state of Texas, and from there we can continue growing. So there's a lot of exciting things that happen in the store, and the team has worked really hard to make sure these things happen before Wednesday. We still have a lot of work to do, so any of you that have free time, feel free to stay after the event and help us close it out. But opening a store is far more than opening day. So this excitement that everyone has, remember, we are going to be here to ensure that we give you the best experience every day you are here. Our goal is to elevate Southern hospitality at a level you have never seen it in this community. Our charge is to make sure that every day you walk into this store, you have the very best experience when you come to Whole Foods Market 365 in this store. But also we want to make sure that you hold us true to the commitments that we have made to you here. 6 months from now, a year from now, please hold us accountable to making sure that we continue being the community store we have vowed that to be. Work with us as we are willing to work with you to ensure that we become the store that you're going to be, we want to be. I also want to remind everyone that you have choices to go to any grocery store, anywhere. But we want to be that special grocery store, not only because of the community, but because of the product that we sell. This store will sell only the best all natural and organic food, just like any other Whole Foods Market does. And we will be able to offer that to you every day. Southern Hospitality will be giving you the very best food, the most delicious, the most tasteful food every day, and that is what we are going to do for you. So we look forward to many great years here, and hopefully you will be very pleased with the store. Thank you on behalf of the 7,000 team members in the Southwest. We welcome you home.
Thanks so much. I forgot some of the things they told me to say. I want to say actually. So at Whole Foods Market and at 365, we have a program we call our Friends of Whole Foods Market or our Friends of 365. It's an opportunity for us to add to the experience in our store by bringing in either local or just businesses we love that we might bring with us. And I want to make sure and recognize Peli Peli Kitchen over here. You've probably seen it, you've probably already tried their food, but where's Chef Paul? Is he over there? Chef Paul, and we just want to appreciate Peli Peli for their patience through construction, and they're one of the top restaurants here in Houston. We're really excited that you are one of our friends. And then over here on the other side, Juice Society.